Welcome back to the channel Valuable Coins History. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating top 5. First up, the Australian bicentennial 50-cent coin from 2015 featuring Queen Elizabeth II holds a unique position in numismatic circles due to its limited mintage, historical significance, and collector demand. Although most 2015 50-cent coins are standard circulation coins, there are certain rare variants, particularly those with special mint marks, unique finishes like proof or uncirculated sets, or those released in exclusive collector editions, that can be of high value. These coins commemorate 200 years of key Australian milestones or reflect important anniversaries in Australian history, tying them deeply to national identity and historical reverence. Collectors and investors often look for coins that have such dual appeal, artistic craftsmanship combined with cultural legacy, and in this regard, the 2015 bicentennial 50-cent stands out as a masterpiece from the Royal Australian Mint. What propels the value of certain 2015 bicentennial coins into the realm of unimaginable wealth is their rarity when combined with minting errors, misstrikes, or experimental variations that were not meant for public release. Coins with an M or C mint mark from special sets, or those that have a flawless mirror-like proof finish, are hunted by serious collectors willing to pay thousands, and in very rare cases, much more, depending on condition and certification. There have been stories in the collectors' community of individuals stumbling upon a rare variant of such a coin in inherited collections or old change jars, only to discover its staggering value when brought to auction. These coins become prized assets, not merely for their metal content, but for their numismatic narrative and exclusivity. In markets driven by emotional investment and patriotic symbolism, such coins can trigger bidding wars that push their value into the realm of luxury assets, comparable to rare stamps, vintage art, or classic cars. Now, while it's important to temper expectations, most 2015 50-cent pieces aren't going to turn you into a billionaire overnight. It is not entirely impossible that a uniquely preserved, error-bearing, or historically linked specimen could fetch a phenomenal price, especially in international markets where Australian coinage is deeply respected. Wealth in the numismatic world often comes from patience, timing, and finding the right buyer who values the story behind the coin as much as the coin itself. If a coin is found that combines all the right elements, rarity, perfect condition, cultural resonance, and perhaps a backstory tied to the Queen's final years, it could indeed become a life-changing discovery. In that sense, the dream of unimaginable wealth tied to a 2015 bicentennial 50-cent coin is not mere fantasy. It's a thrilling possibility within the mysterious and passionate world of rare coin collecting. Next up, the Australian 2016 bicentennial 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is often surrounded by fascination due to its unique design elements and its commemoration of 200 years of significant Australian history. While most 50-cent coins are common in circulation and have minimal value beyond face, certain rare issues, especially those with mint marks or striking errors, can become highly sought after by collectors. The 2016 bicentenary edition stands out due to its symbolic relevance and limited mintage. Coins that were produced in lower numbers, particularly those minted for special sets or exclusive releases, carry a premium. If a coin from this edition features a distinct mint mark or a rare error, its value can skyrocket dramatically, not only because of its scarcity, but because of the story it tells, commemorating 2 centuries of milestones in Australia's development. In the world of numismatics, perceived value is driven by a combination of rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. The 2016 50-cent coin with a mint mark, if it's one of the extremely limited minting runs or part of a collector's edition, can command exceptionally high prices in auctions and private sales. Some versions may include commemorative packaging or be part of a proof set, which enhances their appeal to serious collectors. Moreover, coins graded at high levels, such as MS70 or PF70, by professional grading services can reach impressive values. Though the market fluctuates, rare specimens of this coin have been rumored to fetch several thousands of dollars, especially those tied to a historical moment or having visual anomalies like die cracks, double strikes, or off-center minting. Despite some exaggerated claims about overnight billionaire potential. The truth is that coin collecting is a nuanced hobby and marketplace where real value lies in authenticity, rarity, and demand. A true numismatic gem, like a flawless, uniquely marked 2016 bicentennial 50-cent piece, could indeed bring in a life-changing sum under the right circumstances, especially if it's one of a kind or tied to a story that resonates with collectors globally. However, it's essential to have such coins authenticated and appraised by professionals before assuming their worth. Owning such a coin is like holding a small piece of national history, and for some, its sentimental and historical value might be even greater than its monetary one. Next up, the 2014 bicentennial 50-cent coin from Australia, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, holds a unique place in numismatic circles due to its limited mintage, historical significance, and rare mint mark variants. Unlike the standard circulation 50-cent coins, this particular piece was released to commemorate a significant milestone, 200 years of historical or national importance, depending on the specific event it marks, such as the bicentenary of key Australian events. Coins like this aren't simply currency. They serve as cultural tokens that connect collectors to pivotal moments in national history. What sets this coin apart is not only its tribute to a bicentennial event, but also the precision in its design and the presence of distinct mint marks that may indicate a highly limited production run, some of which are believed to have been specially struck for collectors, never entering general circulation. The mint mark itself plays a crucial role in determining the coin's value. Certain mint marks, such as C for Canberra or any other commemorative symbol used for special issues, can significantly raise a coin's desirability among collectors, especially if the mintage is extremely low or if the minting process involved proof quality standards. Some sources within numismatic communities have noted that rare variants of this coin, especially those with errors or exclusive packaging, have fetched astonishing prices at private auctions and collector expos. In such circles, rarity, demand, and pristine condition form a perfect trifecta that elevates a coin's status from simple collectible to a treasure with the potential to command prices in the 5- or even 6-figure range. Coins with historical relevance and exceptional rarity, especially those tied to royal portraits or limited releases, often become cornerstones of elite collections. Now, imagining one of these coins as a billionaire maker may sound dramatic, but it's not entirely unfounded when considering how speculative markets in rare collectibles sometimes behave. In extreme cases, if a specific coin is believed to be the only one of its kind, say, a misprint or an unreleased trial piece accidentally made available, it could theoretically command a staggering price among ultra-wealthy collectors or institutions eager to own a piece of history. Although such astronomical valuations are rare and often speculative, the mere possibility gives rise to excitement and myth surrounding coins like the 2014 bicentennial 50-cent. While most versions of this coin may hold moderate collectible value, a truly unique specimen in mint state, with documented provenance and exceptional rarity, could indeed be worth a fortune, making it a dream find for any passionate numismatist. Next up, the 2006 Australian bicentennial 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, and a special mint mark holds both historical and collector appeal, making it a standout among modern commemorative coins. Released to commemorate 200 years since the first British settlement in New South Wales, this coin is not just currency, but a miniature monument to Australia's colonial roots and development. The obverse carries the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, while the reverse often varies depending on the edition, with unique designs and mint marks adding to its exclusivity. Mint marks such as S for Sydney, M for Melbourne, B for Brisbane, and C for Canberra are especially valued in collector circles, as they indicate where a coin was struck and often suggest lower mintage numbers, which greatly enhances rarity. In the world of numismatics, rarity combined with demand is the formula for high value. The 2006 bicentennial 50-cent coin fits this perfectly when in pristine condition, especially if it was part of a special limited edition proof set, uncirculated issue, or struck at a coin fair event where only a small number were made. Some of these variants come in capsules or presentation packs, and a mint mark on such editions can significantly increase their desirability. Over time, As fewer coins remain in mint condition due to handling, loss, or degradation, the value of those that are preserved increases exponentially. For example, collectors willing to pay thousands for an ultra-rare proof coin or one with an unusual error or die variety have created a niche but passionate market. These coins might appear modest, but to the right buyer, they represent history, craftsmanship, and investment. While it's tempting to believe that owning one of these coins could make you a billionaire overnight, the reality is more grounded, but still impressive. Exceptional examples of this coin, particularly with confirmed rare mint marks and graded by professional services as MS70 or PR70, the highest condition grades, can command high four-figure or even five-figure prices under the right circumstances. Though they may not instantly turn someone into a billionaire, their value lies in their scarcity, cultural significance, and the intense interest of collectors. Owning such a coin is like holding a fragment of Australian legacy, and in a well-timed auction or private sale, it could indeed provide a small fortune to a discerning owner. The wealth it holds is not just monetary, but symbolic, making it a true treasure for those who understand its worth. Next up, the Australian bicentennial 50-cent coin dated 2018, bearing the image of Queen Elizabeth II, holds an air of intrigue and fascination among collectors, especially when marked with a distinctive mint mark. This coin, while modern in date, commemorates significant historical milestones, blending numismatic craftsmanship with national pride. The presence of a mint mark on this coin signifies a limited edition release, often struck during special events or produced in extremely low numbers, which dramatically increases its allure and value. What sets the 2018 issue apart is not just its tribute to the bicentenary of any particular event, but the combination of rarity, immaculate condition when uncirculated or proof, and the symbolic weight it carries in Australian heritage. These attributes give the coin more than just monetary worth. It becomes a tangible piece of history, one that collectors worldwide are eager to own, particularly those who seek perfection in quality and rarity in mintage. In today's numismatic market, the value of such a coin is not simply dictated by its face value or age, but by the scarcity of its features, like an exclusive mint mark, pristine preservation, and a captivating design narrative. For the 2018 bicentennial 50-cent coin, stories circulate about specimens that were part of special collector sets or issued in extremely low quantities at coin shows, making them a true rarity among modern coinage. Some collectors have reportedly paid thousands of dollars for a single piece in flawless condition, particularly if it has been certified by professional grading services. When such a coin enters the market, its price is often driven not by logic but by desire and competition, creating bidding wars that catapult its value into unimaginable territory. It is this emotional and historical weight that fuels the idea of it potentially being a billionaire's coin, not because of its metal content, but due to its numismatic mythology and the fierce demand among elite collectors. Although the notion of a single 50-cent coin turning someone into a billionaire overnight sounds more like fantasy, the spirit behind that claim isn't entirely baseless. In the world of numismatics, it only takes one exceptionally rare and desired coin to change fortunes, especially when tied to iconic figures like Queen Elizabeth II and events of national importance. If a coin like the 2018 bicentennial 50-cent were discovered to be one of a kind, perhaps with an error, an ultra-rare minting variant, or a unique strike, it could indeed command life-changing sums at auction. Its true worth lies not in raw numbers, but in its narrative, its rarity, and the emotion it stirs in the hearts of collectors. As such, owning such a piece is akin to holding a treasure, not just for its value but for the story it tells, a story that grows more powerful and lucrative as time passes.